Yes. Thank y'all for being here. CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk. We thank you so much for being with you. Yes, it's just me, but we can fix that. We can fix that. Right now, having some coffee, having some keto cream this morning. Thank you very much. And, you know, I don't really want to do this by myself today. So let's do this.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Not bad, not bad. Yourself?
Doing all right. Good morning to you. I could talk to you, but I couldn't hear you. So
yeah, I was trying out my new I bought this mic as a travel mic, so I could take it with me and use it on the cruises. So I switched the settings back to my my MacBook mic, but I'm going to change it real quick to my microphone and let me know if you can hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Actually, you're louder now. It sounds very clear.
Yeah,
both were good. Both were good. Both were
Perfect.
good. One sounds a little more radio, a little deeper, and then this one I hear picks up a little more. I can tell.
Awesome. Yeah. Is this one better or is the other one better?
To me, this one sounds good. I like louder better.
We'll leave it on this one.
All right, before I get jumped onto, let's see the poll question. And I screwed up the poll question. There's supposed to be a word. There's a word missing in here. So today's poll question is, which cruise did you enjoy more? Your first cruise you sailed on or the last cruise that you sailed on? And the third one, which I messed up on, should say, I've not cruised yet. So how about you, Mike? What's your answer there? Naughty cruise.
My last cruise was a great cruise. My last cruise was a good one. It was a nice little 3-day. It was a great little cruise out of Port Canaveral. But I'd have to say my very first cruise would probably be my favorite cruise of all, because that's what started it all, right? Like that's what started the love for travel, the love for cruising. So I definitely would have to say the first cruise would have to be my choice.
I totally agree with that right there. I just do. I love my first one. We got engaged and everything and stuff like that. You know, today is a throwback Thursday, or a thirsty Thursday is what my wife told me as she left. So, yeah, Marsha had to go on into work very early this morning. She was gone before 7, right about 7. Yeah, she was gone around that time. Let me go ahead and holler at a few folks here, and we'll get to a few things. The Gaylors, thank you so much for being here. Can you see everything okay, Mike?
Yeah, I can see everything good.
All right. Thank you so much, Gaylors, for being in here with us. And Eddie Lugo stopped in there and said hello early this morning. And today you can see on PSV Odyssey, you can see today's lineup. And you are on, I'm going to say you'd be over here, I guess. You are on that lineup today at 10 p.m. The Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs tonight at 10 p.m.
Closing out the night real late.
Yep. National Day, we'll talk about a couple of them maybe. I got a couple of them in here, and I think I seen you one time. One of the you like lollipops, don't you?
Maybe. Listen, man, fat kids love candy. Don't judge there.
Oh, I'm not judging you. I'm not like I did. When I drove a truck, hard candy is what I kept right there.
Right. It's tough because I'm an ex-smoker, so I'd rather have something that I can, like a lollipop or some Jolly Rancher or some things like that. So I'd rather do that than pick up a pack of cigarettes.
There's your brother from another mother right there, Scott McNeil.
I also see Chuck Spencer in the chat. My two brothers or sisters, whatever you want to call them.
DT Cruiser says, good morning, Curt, Marsha, and everyone in the chat. Happy Friday Eve, watching and working. Thank you so much for being in here. And I don't know, she should be home pretty soon. Denise there, her and Dwayne in that picture. I think I did see this picture already. Bone Tired Travels, thank you so much for being in here. Good morning, y'all. All right, that's as far as I got marked. So now I got to start looking a little bit. I see PSV Odyssey in here. There's Paul himself. Good morning, Mr. Curt. Miss Star of the show, Marsha. Hey, you're going to be Marsha today. The damn it doll's right here beside me. Okay. I don't need no beating today now, Mike. I was hoping to have you on, and it would be
I got a slipper. I mean, I could use that.
Slipper? Yeah. Hey, I don't know about y'all. I don't mean to go off real. but I remember getting whipped and I heard Eddie Murphy talk about it one time. I was whipped with whatever was close to my parents.
Whatever they could pick up, that's what you were getting hit with.
You were just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's how it was. Randa Sita, thank you so much for being with us. Good morning to you. There is a Chuck Spencer. Is he good? Good morning, Rand. He just getting off. 48 hour shift, headed home. Golly, Chuck.
Yeah, that's another, man. He works 72-hour shifts very, very often. And he'll leave one 72-hour shift and go to another company and work a 72-hour shift for the other company. My man's putting in work. He's got to pay for them future cruises, you know?
Cruising is fun anytime it's here. Good morning, everyone. And right in behind there is House Effects. Don't forget, cruising is fun anytime. They come on at 9 this morning right there. Go live together with coffee and tea. That is at 9 a.m. this morning. And House of X Incorporated. Thank y'all. They shot me a link, some links to things. They're having some group cruises. Speaking of group cruises, just 1 second. There's my mama. Hey, Mama, look, I got somebody on here with me. It's Mike, Naughty Cruiser.
Hello, Miss Mama.
Ask me about you. Now, where's he live? And this. Good morning, Mama. Love you. Thanks for joining. But speaking of group cruise, not just group, our group cruise is coming up. And Mike, you've been putting some stuff together, man.
Yeah. I've been working on some things, getting some things set up and in line and in place. And we're a little over 3 months out, so we have to. Now's the time to get the ball rolling and get everything going and locked in and get people excited.
Yeah, it's really starting to look that way. A little bit of talk. I know we've been in a little bit of contact with Bruce, and I know Bruce is setting up. We're going to talk anyway.
Yep.
But yeah, it's getting exciting because what we down to today? We down to 100 days or 99?
I think it's 101 or 100, even 100. Denise will let us know.
Thank you. All right, the Gaylor said the first one sounded like you were far away. Yeah. That was true too. That was true. Plus, you know what? Our first one is a little spoiling. We went into the Southern Caribbean, and we got to go to Aruba. It's still been my favorite island. Still been my favorite that I visited. For myself.
Aruba's awesome, man. I love Aruba. My favorite out of the ABCs would have to be Curacao. Curaçao's absolutely gorgeous.
That was along with that trip. Usually you get to visit one of the ABCs, you hit another one there. Yeah, that one means something. That one means a lot to me and Marsha. Curacao does. Nice. And I probably didn't pronounce it correctly back then. I didn't know. I thought it was spoke differently. On deck with CV. That's some of your neighbors down in there near the Miami area right there. Been doing some cruising. Said good morning, CME Traveling. And the Naughty Cruiser, they said, oh, look who's in here. Eddie Lugo just said it in. He said, last cruise, this naughty man was on it. Yeah.
That was a good cruise. 101 days till the booze cruise, says Denise. So
101. That means mine will switch over in about 4 or 5 hours. Because mine, somewhere during the day, it's like just a few hours from now. Because I checked it yesterday, and it's like it's already says 101. It just jumped on me. But anyway,
right.
Law Jones is in here. Law Jones, there's a shout out to you. I just finished up the video. I just got to put a little music in it. But there's a shout out to you coming up from the Carnival Paradise video that we got going on. So that'll be coming out really soon. I'm hoping I can finish it all up, get it loaded. TNT's Adventures to Sea. Good morning, everyone. My favorite cruise is going to be the next one, the next cruise. I had a feeling somebody might say that, but the first one was pretty good. So they said the first one. His next one's over there in that area where you've been to, over in the Mediterranean and stuff.
There's some good cruising over there, man.
I think he's flying into Rome. I believe there. Let me crawl on down here. DT Cruiser says, I definitely enjoyed my last cruise the most. It was on Carnival Mardi Gras, which is a good one, and we've both been on. And my first time on a ship, a ship that size. Yeah. I was looking over
to go on for your first time of a bigger ship like that.
Yeah, I haven't. We haven't talked too many times about it, but that was our first carnival.
Yeah, that was my first carnival too, the Mardi Gras.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was yours too. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. That's where I met Chuck. That's where I met Scott. It was
Mhm.
Lolita Loca Halloween group cruise.
I'm
My
sorry, I
favorite
skipped over
one.
Sharon Rowan. I apologize. Good morning, Sharon, Kurt, Quickie Raid from Eddie Lugos. Thank y'all so much for coming over here. We do appreciate that. Let me roll on down through here. I'm cutting through these today, man.
Look at
Uh,
that.
oh. Eddie says, no, it's not. Oh, it's true. You do. He likes pineapples more.
Oh yeah, it's not even just the pineapple that I like to wear on my shirt or my shorts or hand out or anything like that. It's just pineapple. It's my favorite fruit. It's a sign of hospitality. It's a sign of welcome. And when I started this YouTube, my goal was to turn the whole stamina on the pineapple around.
Not yeah, I got you.
Not literally flip it upside down,
Yeah.
but flip it upside right. Because there's so many people out there that judge people just for wearing pineapples
Yeah.
on cruise or things like that. But they don't know the true meaning of the sole single upside down pineapple. So my idea with the whole pineapple thing was to be able to reverse the stamina, to be able to flip the pineapple right side up and everyone just get along and be happy that people like to wear pineapples. Listen, I don't judge you for wearing a shirt full of cats. Don't judge me for wearing a shirt full of pineapples. Just because I got pineapples on does not mean I'm a swinger. It just means I like the shirt and I like pineapples.
That's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. And I like that we all joke. I love that we can joke in here, like with sea leg journeys and stuff. When we first did it back and forth, and it's laying right here, this pineapple that they put on our door and everything like that, which Marsha had taken one to their door. But it's all in fun with us. Canadian Family Life. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate that. Let's see right here. The Gaylor says, I have been on Jolly Ranchers lately. Okay, we was talking about the hard candy stuff. Yeah, except the watermelon. I've never been a watermelon fan of candies, I should say.
Green apple, man. Green apple's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Lyle Jones talking about the charms, the sweet and sour pop. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Bone Tire says, oh, I'm home. Was off last night and off tonight. Ooh, she's had.
Well, Denise, enjoy it and have yourself a party.
Yeah,
2 days in a row.
In Mississippi tonight. Yeah. Let's see. I was looking over here a little bit. Oh, controversial cruiser. Hey, I caught you talking. He's saying hello to the House of X right here. But controversial cruiser, Scott. I got to check him out over on Warmstrong Adventures, talking a little bit yesterday. They were talking about things you should bring, like somebody. This is a must, like something you would bring on a ship. It's a must for you. Let's see. We have Desiree. Desiree, good morning. Thank you so much for joining myself and the naughty man.
So what's one thing you have to bring on the cruise that you absolutely can't forget?
Pillow.
You bring your own pillow?
I bring my own pillow. I am miserable. I have to bring my own pillow everywhere.
Really?
Because I feel like my neck's going to break if I don't. I've tried. It is miserable. What about yourself?
The one thing's obviously my CPAP machine, but I bring this travel size cabin fan. It collapses on itself. It folds.
I saw it in the last video. I saw it in your last video.
Absolutely love it, because there's sometimes, man, when you get into that cabin and you turn that air all the way down, that room's still hot, but yet you get this little fan, you let that air circulate. Oh, it's so great when you have that little thing. It's got 3 speeds. It oscillates. I'm happier. I'm as happy as I would be with that.
About as big as your hand? Is that how big it is?
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than your hand, but it folds down on itself. So it's probably about 4 inches tall by about 6 inches around circumference. But it opens up and it stands at like 25 inches tall. You can know that into a floor fan or a tabletop fan.
I didn't know that. Now I couldn't tell by look. I could see it in the back behind you. I think it's beside the bed or something.
Yeah,
shelf. That's where I first seen it in the video that you did of the room, which is really good. That was a nice suite y'all had, by the way.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Nice little cabin.
Yeah. Sharon Rowland's wanting to know where Marsha had to go into work early. She had a lot of stuff she's working on. Of course, there's different times of the year it gets that way for her. Chuck says it changes days at noon.
Oh, he's talking about Shipmate.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Let's see. TNT talking about their favorite. So our favorite is when we met. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. This is when he met CME, SET, and Sea Legs. Yeah. That was a very, very good cruise.
He's lying.
It was a good cruise. The Gaylor said my last one was not great. 14-day cruise. Jody got. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. She was confined for 7 days.
That stinks.
That would Fearless Rambler, thank you so much for being in here today. Let's see. Desiree, I think I answered that when I answered somebody else. Where's Marsha? And there's Controversial Cruiser. So much for popping in. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed listening to y'all. And you can see y'all talking, led over to us doing some little bit of talking here and everything. I guess bet you anything. What do you think, Mike? I better go check the poll again or jump back on the poll is what I'm
Get on that poll, Curt.
Oh, big boy. when we ain't on here, that's what she said.
Don't give away Marsha's
He
secret.
loves to pick. Oh, gosh. What are you drinking today, man? What is it?
So this is... It's funny. It's a pineapple, like a pineapple juice.
Yes.
It's one of my keto products that I take every day. It's called Toucan Tango. It's like a clean energy drink. So imagine Red Bull, but without all the garbage that's bad for your body.
Yeah. Ain't there a new one like that called Celsius or something like that?
Celsius is similar. Yeah. Yeah. This one's made 100% like keto, clean keto friendly.
Matter of fact, I need to talk to you because I'm on my last. I got 2 more things if I can do with my keto cream, and I'm back on it. Marsha's doing very good. I'll holler at you.
Handy dandy water. That's all I drink.
Yeah. That's I usually always keep that by right here. Let's see. We have they're talking a little bit about the. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to go jump on the poll. So the poll question today is: which cruise did you enjoy more? Your first cruise, and we got 39%. We got 18 votes in here right now. Last cruise that you sailed on, 50%. So your very last cruise was your favorite. A lot of them saying, and I meant to put I've not cruised yet, which is 11% so far. And I knew there would be some like that in here. Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if I've never been on a cruise ship and I'm 30 in my 30s. I think I'd be sad.
Yeah.
I'd really be sad. Like I've missed out on years worth of guys' burgers and breakfast burritos from Blue Iguana. I was so sad. I'd be, oh man, no way.
I'll tell you, I enjoyed, I kept hearing about that walk place, the walk. I know you have to wait for like 45
Mongolian walk.
Mongolian was very good. And, I like certain things that was on each ship, like they say they have, but, Carnival stuff's known a little bit more, but like when we were on Royal, I loved Royal's coffee. I drank that coffee all the time, but I will say MSC has the best coffee.
Oh yeah, they got great included coffee. Now included coffee.
Included coffee. Yep. And I've had their other too. I actually, I know I'm tight, but I spent a little money, got the other coffee down there at the chocolate area, know, on Maravilla. Can you believe I spent money?
I believe it. I mean, listen, you got to find something that's going to make you want to spend the money, right? So there's always going to be something on the ship that you're going to want to try out. That's like I told you the other day. You're going to the steakhouse on the Glory. I don't care. You never been, so you're going.
Okay. Destination Fun's in here. They're with us right now. And I want to get, I was almost at the bottom and then I started running my mouth again. If I skipped you, say skipped, and I'll holler out at you. But we went through here pretty good. Hey, today's a little throwback. You got a new show you're doing with Josh, and it's peer to peer. Can you tell us it premiered? It's going to be a podcast. It premiered Monday night,
Monday
correct?
night was the first episode.
Yeah, go ahead from there. Tell us a little bit about that.
So what it is, it's Mike the Naughty Cruiser and Josh from Moonlight Adventures partnered up and are doing a travel chat. It's called Peer-to-Peer Travel Chats. It's going to happen on the third Monday of every month, and each month we're going to have a different guest on. This month it was just me and Josh to establish episode 1, and we are turning this into a podcast. So we are live streaming it on YouTube and then taking it and turning it into a podcast. We're not interacting within the chat, so our moderators and all that will interact within the chat. So please don't, if you come on, do not feel discouraged to interact.
Right.
And then we're turning it into a podcast and we're posting it up on Spotify. The first episode is available now on Spotify. And it's going to be the third Monday of every month. So next month we have Coach Cruz. For August, for the month of September, we have Mike Lovelace from Lovey's Fat Life. And we're working on getting a big wig in for October. I'm not going to make no announcements yet, just in case we can't make it work. But there's somebody that's very large that is in the community here that we're trying to get on with us for the month of October. So it's hopefully it takes off. Hopefully it goes well. It's just travel chats. It's not necessarily all about cruising, but all forms of travel, whether it's amusement parks, casino day trips, local day trips to wherever you live, Gatlinburg, things like that. So it's going to be all forms of travel.
And I know both of y'all have been big into Disney. I mean, you both know all about the Orlando and all that stuff. I know that for sure. That's really, really cool. I enjoyed the other night. It's a little bit, like you said, telling a little bit of y'all and stuff like that. And really was good. Really good. They'll have to check it out and everything. And
yeah, it's nice because it gives you an inside look at your content supporters, right? Like your content creators. So like for everyone that watches my channel or watches Josh's channel, it gives them a different dive and inside look at our life just outside of cruising and making content. So
that's the Moonlight Adventures and the Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs. That just wanted to make sure everybody knows that right there. That who it is and what show we're talking about and everything, and that's called Peer-to-Peer. I thought that was a great name, by the way, Peer-to-Peer.
Yeah, nice little play on words.
Yes, it was. I thought so. Let me see in here. Okay. Now, I have a little bit since Throwback Thursday. I got a little snippet here. I've done this. I'm not going to do this. I told Marsha, I'm not doing this every Thursday. She said, yeah, show this or do throwback. So I have a little snippet here. I will put us down here for just a second and let me add to the screen. Let me see how. This is Throwback Thursday. I'll shut up. Carousel.
Even though it was cloudy at Carousel, we had a great day. And by the end of the day, I was feeling a little goofy and relaxed and just enjoying life. And I couldn't figure out why Curt was still so tense when we're in such an amazing place.
So, unbeknownst to Marsha, I decided to plan something special for her. It being our first cruise. Went to customer service, they helped me out. And I hired a photographer for a special photo shoot around the ship. And here is an extra surprise. I love that Marsha thought the big surprise was the photo shoot. I got down on my knee, and of course she said yes, and I'm so thankful. As you will see, Marsha has a new position for whenever she's photographed for the rest of the trip. There you go, guys. That's what I had. I just wanted to share. That's my throwback. I'm sorry if I lost a bunch of folks, but it's just something, a little something. Those before YouTube. You hear me?
So the
Okay?
Grinch does have a heart.
Huh?
The Grinch does have a heart.
Oh gosh. But hey, I seen up in here, Mike, and I'll throw it up here. TNT's Adventures to Sea said, Mike, can you send us the list of those keto drinks? And by the way, when you send him whatever things,
I can just send you both my website, and you'll be able to look at a full list.
I need that. Me and my wife, she's really been losing. She's doing good. She's doing really good.
Yeah, she told me yesterday what she lost. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And today was really good. Will G, thank you so much for calling us from Central Texas down there. Morning, all working and listening. And by the way, guys, that was from our cruise. That was from Freedom of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. That was our first cruise, and that's why I said Carousel meant a lot to us. It was there in port, and it was very. Marsha didn't. She really did. She thought it was just the photography. And she was so mad. We went outside on the deck where the helipad is.
Right.
And they were doing some shots out there and everything. And it was miserably hot. The sun, we were going out there to propose in front of the sunset. There was no sunset. You couldn't see. It was clouding up.
It was cloudy.
Yeah. And it started to rain on us. It started to rain, and Marsha was done up. The only thing I made a mistake on was taking us outside first before we done shots inside.
Right.
He got so hot, and when you see her hugging me after I had proposed, she said, "Oh my God, I got to get out of these clothes." She told me that. She said she got on to me because I did. She got hot. You can see how hot she was. It don't really show a lot there in those the pictures and stuff. And anyway, the gentleman was very, very nice with us. He worked with me on how to get the proposal done.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's how that worked out. Let's see. Thank you very much. On deck with CB. Thank y'all very much. I was just seeing if anybody else had jumped in here, guys. Yeah, we're 74. How's your temp today, Mike?
We're going to be in the 90s today.
Wow, really? Holy moly. Don't forget, 7 p.m., Parker's on the Go, and Journey with the Gingers. And at 8 p.m., Lovey's Fat Life. And at 9 p.m., we got Beach Please. And then there's somebody at 10. Who's that, Mike?
I think it's that guy that likes pineapples. The Naughty Cruiser, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday. Y'all already know where you can find me.
Any little insights for tonight's show?
So tonight's show is I am 7 days away from Alaska. I leave in 6. I cruise in 7. Yes, I am in hashtag KMA territory, and it feels very good to be in the KMA territory. So that's what tonight's show is about. We are 7 days away from getting on board the Carnival Luminosa out of Seattle, round trip to Alaska. And it's my first time going. So tonight's show is what should I bring? What should I pack? Camera equipment wise? Is there anything that I should take with this being my first trip? And what are your suggestions?
Oh, I've never been to Alaska, so I don't know. I would say dress warm.
Yeah,
warm-ish. Because I think, like they say, you can, on one area you're warm, and another area that it just, then it's like
cold.
Yeah, it's very.
Everyone
cold.
keeps telling me dress in layers, and I'm like, man, I really don't want to wear pants and all that. So shorts it is.
Yeah, Shanster Travels. She's very cool to hang out. She's going to be with us on this cruise we're coming up in October there.
On the booze cruise.
On the booze cruise, Shanster Travels being. She's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah. She will be. I ain't kidding. Now she can hang with the guys. I know she can.
She was with you when you went to Helen, Georgia, right?
Yeah. She can hang. Definitely.
Well, come on, we're hanging all night long. Let's go. It takes 8 hours to sail down the Mississippi, so we're gonna have a good time.
Hey, Jenny Woolett's in here. That's Marsha's co-worker, and I think she started the vacation. So thank you so much for being in here. He said Miss Marsha had shots before she said yes.
Now listen,
Maybe
she may have had a whole bottle of Prosecco, but I don't know about shots. I did see some champagne in those clips.
Yeah. That was afterwards. Somebody sent the cruise director.
Nice.
Sent that. I wished I could tell you his name. I don't remember his name at all. Yeah, Jenny Woolett says that she's a little over a month till they head to Alaska. Now they're not cruising, but they'll be going to Alaska.
Yeah, going to visit.
Yeah, their son just moved there.
Nice.
Just this week. They got the okay on their house and things, and yeah, it's exciting. I know she'll be excited to go up there. That's a beautiful place. I would like to see it sometime. I really would.
I would like to go into like the heart of Alaska where it's like cold and mountainous, and I can see the aurora borealis no matter what time of year it is. I really don't want to go where it's cold, but to actually see Alaska in all its beauty, I think that's exactly the way to do it. You know, you might see a lot of beautiful things from a cruise, but I don't think it's going to be.
Seeing it is definitely something. Cold is something that just as if I've gotten older, especially about the last 5-6 years, I just don't handle cold. But then again, I've been living out in Virginia, this part of Virginia.
Right.
It's different from even where my parents live in West Virginia, and I just don't handle the cold anymore. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
That's like with me with Florida, man. It's anything under 60, I get cold now. And I've been down here for going on 5 years, 5 years. And you come in like December and you're like, oh, it's going to be 66 today. And you're like, yeah, I need a hoodie.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I've seen you sometimes in long sleeve.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
And I was one of those people that swore I would never do it. But after being down here for a while, your blood changes and that's it, man. You're like the rest of the folks that have been here for years.
I seen something. It just reminds me of, it's like summertime. Somebody put on Facebook one time and said, oh, it's hoodie season for teenagers. You know how they wear. Anyway, but listen, I better close out the poll. My wife will shoot me. Which cruise did you enjoy? We got 20 votes in here, and 35% of y'all said the first cruise I sailed on. And 55% of y'all said the last cruise I sailed on, and the answer for the third one was supposed to have been I've not cruised yet, and that was 10%. And okay, it closed. Mike, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me make sure, see if anybody else popped in. I want to make sure I kind of didn't look over that at the end. Lyle Jones says, and the first thing she wanted was to, I knew when I said that, it did sound a little funny.
Listen, if I was in the comments today, I would have said something, but I'm on the live show, so I was like, let me know.
Yeah. That is our humor.
Typical person.
That's our humor, ain't it, Mike? I mean, I don't know what they're in for come October, but that is we are very juveniles. We are.
Yeah. I'm 34 going on 3.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way about it.
Mike, thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget tonight, 10 p.m., the Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs. Thank you so much. And Mondays,
my pleasure.
Third what?
Third Monday of every month.
Third Monday of every month.
8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be streamed across both channels, Josh's channel and my channel. And then it'll be turned into a podcast and put on Spotify. So if you have Spotify and you like podcasts, go to Spotify, search peer-to-peer travel chats. It'll be under Joshua Moon, and episode 1's live now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't mean to skip her. You skipped me, bro. I asked you where I had answered that. I thought where Marsha was this morning. Marsha had to go in very early this morning, so she had to go into work very early there.
Sharon's ready to get you, bro. You skipped me, bro. She was ready to come through the camera and get you. You better answer Sharon's questions.
That damn it doll didn't touch me today.
It was about to.
Yeah. All right, man.
Damn it, slipper over here.
Listen, this is everybody be safe. Have a blessed day. Safe travels, guys. And see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. I'm pretty sure Marsha will be here. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah. She'll be doing her TGIFF all over the place.
Yeah, well, today is Friday Eve, so get out there and have a cocktail of your choice.
Oh,
and send the bill to Curt. He'll pay for it. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
All right. Yeah. Have a blessed day, guys. And CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk out, guys. Bye.